Hello my fellow trucketeers, hello devils everybody. Today is August 10th, it is a Wednesday, and right behind me I have Trucker J in the UK. So yeah, bit of mishap last night. I say mishap, not really mishap, it was a road closure that screwed me up. So yesterday I done 2 lots of fencing out of Malmesbury to go to Telford. Anyway, I got them both done, and on the way back, yeah, you can move over, car, you got plenty of room. There we go. Being forceful as usual. Yeah, Jay was in that lay-by, so I pulled in, said hello to him. I only stayed for like 10 minutes or whatever. Got back in the truck and decided to sort of head towards Malmesbury again to go stay in the field. Anyway, I get the Cirencester and the road on each closed. So I followed the diversion they had. And guess what? The diversion looped me all the way back round the Birdlip, which wasted too much of my driving time. Ended up putting an extra 30 odd minutes on me. It was ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. When, in reality, I could just carry on down, past the next junction for Cirencester, because that's, you can only go in from the other side, looped around the next junction down and come back up, and that would have saved me all the time in the world. So that royally screwed me up, that did. Anyway, I'm going to go there, I'm going to see if that road's open again, because I think it might have just been a night closure. And it's annoying me. There we go. Yeah, so the road was closed. I hope it was just a night closure. The thing is, I think the night closure is supposed to have been between 8 and 6. Which, if it was, they started it before, because I got there about 20 to 8, and they'd already closed the road. So, yeah. Bit of a pain. So yeah, it screwed me up. So I couldn't stay where I needed to do, so I've had to get up a bit early this morning. So I'm going to come off at the junction for Cirencester, see if I can go through. If not, then I'll carry on down and loop around like I said I was going to. So yeah, so that was really annoying. really bloody annoying. Never mind. So I pulled back in that lay-by and had some dinner and that, and went to bed. Yeah, it made me day a bit longer than I wanted it to be. Also meant I wasted a 15. It is what it is, isn't it? Alright, I'll shut up, we'll continue on. See if this road's still shut. Right, here we are down near the collection point, which I've done 2 runs from yesterday. I was going to be staying in here tonight, but like I said, the roadwork's bugging me up. I went through Cirencester fine. Oh, excuse me. It was all open again, so that was good. Yeah, the road closure is like 7 PM till 7 AM, so yeah. Well, there was a different sign for the actual dual carriageway that was saying night closes between 8 and 6 or something. So yeah, fun times. They still got all the signs up though, so it wouldn't surprise me if some people see the signs and just automatically take the diversion. Whereas I still drove round to the actual road and then saw the road closed sign was taken down. So if someone comes around and sees the diversion automatically goes that way, it's going to screw a lot of people up today. At least I know I can go in and out this way, so I know I can go that way because I'm going to be quite tall on the way out. This fencing is usually about 4.4 metres, but I always set the sat nav to 4.5 just to make sure. Right, now the first 2 lots I collected were in one field, and today I've got to go into a different field. So hopefully I find the correct one. Whew, excuse me. Yeah, I could have been parked up in here about 10 past 8 last night and had a bit more time to sort of do what I wanted to do for the evening, but because I had diversion I ended up stopping at 9:30, so yeah, ruined my evening a little bit, I did. Right. Now, the first 2 lots I collected was in this field to my left here, and but he said I've got to carry on to the end of the wall, and it's somewhere down here. So that's as much as I can remember. At the end of the wall. Okay. They said I should be able to see the fence, and he said it might put a little white flag out, whether he's remembered or not. Well, I ain't going to make that turn, so it's definitely not down there. White flag. There's the white flag, so that must be down this way then. There it is, there's all the fencing. Oh, there's loads left. I've only got one more load of this today, unless I've got another load or 2 booked in. But I know there's a couple of other trucks running as well, so yeah. I'm glad I didn't stop in this. Loads of feet as well. Glad I didn't stop in this field last night, because I would have been right in the sun. Yeah, I would have still stayed in the other field, because I would have been nice and shaded then. So yeah. What I'll do actually is I'll spin around. I'll pull up this way, that way you can get them in, and then just go straight on the side of me then. So we'll park here. He's not going to be here till 7:30 anyway, so then he's got to go get the telehandler and bring it over. So we're going to sit here for about 40 minutes, half hour, 40 minutes. So I'm going to do myself some breakfast. I'll see you in a bit. Right, that's all it's dropped up. Now the other day I had the rear pack move on me. I had some Wally in their truck weaving, and they weaved right over into the hard shoulder and almost hit the barrier, so I slammed the brakes on, and because of that it shook these up, it loosened the strap, and then this back one rolled back, dunk. Obviously because there's no foot here, you have to have it on blocks because it overhangs. Not enough to warrant having anything dangling off the back, but enough for the foot to slip off and then end up down here. So what I done, I pulled in Strencham and then I put a couple of cross straps. So now I'm just gonna cross strap them all the time at the back. Only one though, because if you look at these, you've got the feet on one side, and then it's curved on the other side. Now when I threw a strap over that way, it just slid off and then came down and ended up really loose. So I didn't bother with that. So I'm gonna hitch it up there and throw it over this way, because where the legs are, it catches the strap so it doesn't slide off. So yeah, just put the one across over that way, so I'll show you that. So that one there should now hold that stack in, and it's not going to slide this way. It's pitched in over the legs at the top there, so it's not going to slide back at all. So yeah, I mean, yeah, you could do the one the other way, but like I said, as it moves, it settles and it loosens. So when I put one over this way last time, it just slid off. It sort of started sliding down here, and then just went thunk over the edge, and it was flapping around as I was going down the motorway, which is not ideal. So just that one there, more than adequate. Usually these straps here are adequate, but because I had that Wally swerve and that, it obviously moved it all. Because that's on blocks, you got to do it a bit differently. But yeah, that's us all done, dusted, strapped, off to Telford. Alright, off we go. Obviously as we drive down the road we'll keep an eye on the straps, make sure they don't flap around too much. If they do get quite flappy, then we'll stop somewhere and then just give them a little tweak. I'm going to stop at Strencham anyway, which is about an hour away, and then give them a little tweak at that point anyway. Oh, the only thing is throwing those straps that high sometimes does pull my arm a bit, but that's right, we'll manage. Just repetitive strain, I guess, something like that. Better set the old sat nav actually, and recent destination. That one. Set drive. 4.5 meters. Hold on, that wasn't the right one. There we go, there's the correct one. It should be about 2 hours and 10 minutes away without any delays. 8 minutes delay, or 7:40. 2 hours 23 there. So I'm going to definitely need a break before I get back. Oh no, my driving time's reset now anyway. I've been there for more than half hour. 45 minutes even. Yeah. So it means we're going to need a break before we come back, if we do come back, but I don't think we're coming back here anyway. Don't know. Might be an order in for another load, so we'll see what happens in a bit. As far as I'm aware, this is the last one I'm doing. I was only told 3 loads, and this is my 3rd, so there we go. We'll see how it goes, eh? Yeah, I'll see you when I'm near Telford. Telford. Western Park, I think it is. Right, here we are up in Shropshire, pretty much. Telford-ish area. So we shot up the M5, M6, M54. Is the M54 in it? Yeah. Now we're on the A41 heading the A5. There we go, something like that. So we are literally a few minutes away from delivery spot for possibly the last load I'll be doing here, and then find out what else I'm going to do. No, my lager won't going to say, I'll do one more load. I'll be like, okay. Which means if that is the case, then I won't film that. I'll just, otherwise it'll be the same thing as I did earlier. So yeah, we'll see what the game plan is after this. I'll go in here and get this unloaded, and then oh, excuse me. Then boss a call and see what he wants me to do after that. Could be anything. It's going to be something on the flatbed anyway, so that's always good. Don't know what though. Oh, back into Staffordshire. We was in Shropshire, now we're in Staffordshire. Though this event's called Camp Festival Shropshire, so even though it's in Staffordshire technically. Ooh, confusing. Right, here we are. I'll turn off here. Oh, hello. AA man's rescuing someone on a broken bike. Plenty of time. Yeah, it's a nice easy one to do. Nice and easy to get to. I wish a lot of events were like this, but no. Even the trees are kept relatively high here, so it's not too much of an issue. So we're going to go up to the little gatehouse here, talk to the lady, and then wait for someone to come and get me, and then we'll be escorted on and get the stuff off. So I'll stop here for a minute. I'll see you in a bit. Better put my pass in. I got a pass yesterday, so I'll pop that in the window there. Alright, I'll see you in a bit. Right, we are done here. Until the next one. Yep, I rang my boss up and he said, yep, go get another one. So I'm like, doing the same thing again. So I'm just going to spin around here and drive out the site. I'll probably see you tomorrow. So I've got to go get another one on for here, and then got to go collect another one after that, which is then going down to Henstridge, which I might get it on today, but I can't see it happening. I think matey's got to be done by today, so we'll see. I don't know if I'm going to have enough time to get down there and get it on. That's a problem with brakes and everything. Because the thing is that journey there and back is about 4 hours and 20 minutes, so 5 minutes of delay each way is enough to make me need a break, which throws a spanner in the works really. I've just had a half-hour break there after unloading so I can get back, and then that'd be a case of having a 15 there, driving it as far as I can, probably having a 30 on the way back up, yeah, and going from there, which means I probably won't get back down to him till gone 7 o'clock then. But then the matey said that he's got to be done today, so if I am collecting another one out of there, then it could be a bit risky. It's the matey that was unloaded me. Yeah, so how many I get on is going to be dependent on time really. What's going on here? Where are you going? No, you're going that way, are you? Or not? Oh, a nice little pond there. Didn't see that yesterday. Driving my eyes shut. See you, buddy. I'm going that way. Bit of traffic in here today. I don't envy these guys that, well, yeah, I don't really envy these guys that set up these events, because it's hard work, you know. It's like 3 or 4 weeks of constant go to get the thing all set up. But they live out here on site as well for like the whole time, so their job's essentially similar to mine, you know, where it's more of a lifestyle than just a job, you know. But they're doing like a couple of weeks away from home rather than just a week at a time. Okay. It's a sort of job where you need to enjoy it to do it, I think. Yep, so we're going to go back down to Malmesbury now, get another load, bring that back up here. There's not really any point showing you that because you've seen it all already. So it'll be the 4th time I'll be doing it. But yeah. Yeah, I'll see you when I'm actually on to doing something else. So I might not see you till tomorrow. Right, fast forward a lot of hours. We're back here. Let's take that off. We don't want that anymore. There you go. Because I ain't coming back here now. No, not for any time soon. So they can get me another one if I need it. Chuck my vehicle pass away as well. Because I'm now heading to Immingham, roughly. Cheers. Yep, off to Immingham to go collect some scan grit to take down to Falmouth, which you've seen me do again many times. But hey, that's part and parcel of the job. Sometimes you do tree there, that you do the same things over and over. So yeah, it's how money is made and how things get moved to where they need to be moved to. Anyway, I am on 8 hours 4 minutes driving, so I've got just under 2 hours of driving left. So I'm going to get as close to there as possible. I'm 2 hours 43, so I'm definitely not going to get there today. I'm not too worried about that. You're taking me that way, are you? Let's have a quick look, see which way it's taking me. Oh yeah, pretty much across the A5 then. So yeah, I'll crack on down this way. It's currently 7 o'clock as well. We've hit a lot of traffic today, so it's really slowed us down. I mean, technically yesterday I was near enough back at Malmesbury at this time, so it shows how much I've been held up. I've done exactly the same sort of run, so hopefully no cars come because I need to get out. Yep, so we've got a 3 hour drive unloaded to go collect a return load that's going all the way down the bottom of Cornwall, which should probably be delivered on Friday at some point. I might get there tomorrow. I don't know if I'll get there on time. No, I'm pretty sure they're 24 hours, so I should be able to get it off tomorrow. So I know it's a 7 hour drive from Immingham down to Falmouth. So I'm going to have to, what, about an hour and a half drive tomorrow, maybe there. So it'll probably put me in about 8.5 hours. It's just a case then of finding someone to stop in Falmouth. Yeah. So yeah, fun times. It's, like I said, I've literally, you saw me leave here earlier. I literally drove back down to Malmesbury, picked up some more stuff. It was actually 3 stillages of fencing and the rest was like 9 packs of feet. Everything else then went down to Henstridge, which Pete has done, because, wow, I'm sure the matey loading up there wants to go home and I probably wouldn't get, well, I wouldn't get down there today because I ain't got enough driving time to get there, because it's about a 2 hour 10 minute drive with no traffic. So yeah, fun times. Yeah, it's been a horrible day for traffic. There was a big accident on the M40 involving a couple of trucks and cars and whatever. There was also a big fire on the A34 that Scott Andrews got stuck in for nearly 3 hours. And yeah, it's been a horrendous day for traffic. There's been a lot of accidents. There was an accident on the M54 coming in here just now. Someone had run out of talent. I think they weren't paying attention. I think their front wheel nipped off the edge of the let's say the fast lane, lane 2, hit the stones, and I think it's pulled them into the centre reservation. That's what it looks like anyway. I think the 2 cars behind have collected each other as well. I think the first car behind them hit the brakes and then the car behind them has gone into the back of them. So yes, and that's happened like not long before I got here, because I had to slam my brakes on because everyone started stopping. Yeah, it's been a horrendous day for traffic. I don't understand how people crash so regularly. I don't understand it. When you think about the amount of miles I put in every day, you know, I think I do pretty well. Anyway, off to Immingham, stop for the night, get there tomorrow at some point in the morning. See you later. Oh, good morning everyone. Good morning, good morning. Good morning. We're on the A180. Not for much longer though. We're almost at the collection. Go collect the scan grip. Obviously you've seen me do it before, but I've never done it on a flatbed before, so it's going to exactly the same place. I'm not going to be doing much today. We're just going to be collecting this. They're driving down towards Falmouth, and that's pretty much going to be it. Because it's on the paperwork to be off tomorrow, so. And the thing is, I think if I drive there, I'm not going to have time to drive anywhere else to stop for the night. So, yeah, it might be a case of stopping on the A30 somewhere, like not far before the delivery point, spending the night there and then going in first thing in the morning. Yeah, I'm an hour and a half, or just over an hour and a half driving now, hour and 40 minutes roughly. And I'm pretty sure it's about 7 hours from here down to Falmouth, so yeah, it's going to put me at pretty much the end of my driving time to get there. Might even run out before I get there, I don't know. I'll have to plumb it in and have a look, see how long the driving time is. Might do that when I stop in a minute and we'll figure out how far it is. So yeah, this video could end up being a free day, because so far you've seen me drive one place to another and then drive out of there, and then, yeah. It's just how the videos turn out sometimes. I can't plan what I'm going to film on the videos, because well, I don't know what I'm doing most of the time, so. Yeah, we stopped on the, I think it was the A38, just past Derby. Excuse me. Stopped at a lay-by up there for the night. It was alright, done the job. It was nice and cool in the shade, so I thought, nope, I don't want to go on the M1, because then I'll have to pop into a services. Trying to find a services like 8, 9 o'clock at night. It's a pain trying to find a space sometimes. The odd tip shelf, and tip shelf's a pain to squeeze into the spaces. Because like you see in one of my videos before, everyone parks in front and behind the spaces. It just makes it really difficult to be able to skew the truck in. So, yeah, thought sod it, I'll stop here, this will do. It was alright. Because I've got a flatbed on, I didn't get shaken around too much, so I'm not going to complain about that. I don't mind anyway. I did have a dream actually that I can't remember what I was doing, but I stopped in a car to try and ambush someone or something. Anyway, the people I was trying to ambush knew I was there and crashed into me, and of course as that happened, I think a truck drove past me in the night, shook the cab, woke me up. I absolutely crapped myself. I thought someone had crashed into me in the night when I was in the lay-by. I'm sure it happens though. That's the one thing about lay-bys, it's like someone could literally just come along and crash into you. Right, looks like there's nobody else here, so I should be able to swing in and get straight into the loading area. So we'll probably do that. This car's going in where I'm going in. Actually, let's just park up here for now. Park up here for now, then we'll see someone. I'm just going to back up. I don't want to block that in and find out their truck's coming out. So. I think they've not long started here anyway. Yeah, we'll stop there, that'll do. Right, see you in a bit when I'm loaded. Actually, let's find out how long it's going to take us to get to delivery point. It's a lot of distance, so it's going to take a while to calculate. I do need myself one of them new expert ones. They're a lot quicker. My dad's got one, so I'm hoping he packs in driving soon so I can nick it off him. 100%. Finding fastest truck route. Hurry up then. Seven hours and 50 minutes. Yeah, we ain't gonna get there today. No chance. No chance at all. Oh well, we'll get loaded and then drive as far as we can. Right, we are loaded with 17 pallets. I was gonna like stick the camera on the back of the cab so you could see the loading. I mean, you've seen me load this load before on the curtain sider, but where my mat is on the back of the cab isn't quite high enough to see over the headboard on this trailer. So yeah, I gave up with that idea. So it's all on, all 17 pallets, all 27.2 tonne of it. Heavy stuff this, 1.6 tonne a pallet. Yeah. Anyway, that's all the work I've got to do for the day. I just literally got to drive down to Falmouth now. So I'm going to stop somewhere on the way, have a shower. I'll probably get down as far as I can before I have a shower, so I might stop at Gordano, have one there. I don't know, they're not the best. Stop at Exeter. Stop at Woodall. There's loads I could stop at, to be fair. I'll stop at. I'm definitely going to get a shower there. I bloody need one. Wanted one yesterday, but I just sort of carried on. Just stopped in a lay-by, so it's not really many places. Old baby whitewash yesterday. It's alright. I don't mind my own smell. But no, definitely get a shower later. Yeah, so we're going to head down to Falmouth and get it off tomorrow, and then do what else we got to do tomorrow. I've got to finish relatively early tomorrow because I'm out tomorrow night. Going to a 90s disco, so that'll be fun. Some friends. Yes. Nah, should be a good weekend. Oh, we're heavy. This is the heaviest I've been all week. All week I've been doing fencing. It's the first time my drop axle's been down this week. Right, off we go. I'll speak to you later at some point. Alright, that was a spot of luck. I sort of dived into the space. Someone dropped something there, have they? It's like a load of those metal canisters that you use for your gas pistols and that, like your 22 or 177 pistols, or the old NOS as people use them. There. Anyway, yeah. So we're just at Strentsham. I've just popped in, had a shower, so I feel somewhat refreshed. It's bloody warm out. It's 31 degrees again. So yay for second heat wave. Yeah. So I was in. I sort of dived into the spaces on the right in Strentsham as you're coming down the main bit. And well, if you're going forwards, you ain't going to come out forwards. You're going to have to reverse out and do quite a tight blind side between trucks. But both sides emptied, like both sides disappeared, and then just as I was about to go, a truck pulled in next to me, so I had to back up. Luckily the space behind me became available, so I just backed straight into that and off we went. Because if that guy didn't turn up on the right side of me, I could have just gone straight out, no problem at all. But no, it never works out that way. Someone always dives into space just before you're about to go. Anyway, we come round down on the A42, onto the M42. Oh, let's get these windows shut. Yeah, I come down the A42 onto the M42, come down a couple of junctions on the M42, and there'd obviously been an accident that had not long happened because the traffic just ground to a halt. Luckily I was right at an exit for, I can't remember what road it was, I'll have to look it up. If I remember to do it, I'll post the picture of what road it was. I think it was the A45. Could be wrong. Probably am wrong. You never know. I can be right sometimes. Anyway, yeah, so I quickly nipped off there, looped around that, went back up the M42, and then come around the top of the M6 and M5. But obviously in total, that's wasted me probably about 45 minutes of driving time. Yeah. So by the time I'm stopped, I'm going to be at least an hour from the customer tomorrow, so we'll have an hour's drive in the morning to get there and get this stuff off, which isn't a big problem. It isn't a big issue at all. Yeah. Anyway, just going to join the M5 here again soon, and someone you may know is coming up the other way. It will be Daz. So when we see him, we'll give him a flash and the old air horns. We'll open the window a bit. You know, I can't remember what his truck looks like though, that's the only problem. I'll have to keep an eye out for him. Ah, there he is. See, I'll put a link to his channel. Oh, wandering over. I'll put a link to his channel down below in the doobly-doo, directly the first thing in the description, so you'll see that. So go give Daz's channel a check out. I bet it's 360 trucking or something like that, so yeah. There he goes. Damn bushes, didn't quite see him that well, but we heard him. Alright, back on down to Cornwall. I'll see you later when I'm finding a lay-by to dive into for the night. Alright, here we are for the night. This is home. God, you can see it at the moment. I think I've stayed in this lay-by before. Yeah, I have, yeah. I'll get right over if I can. Bumpy. Really bumpy. That'll do. That'll do, mate. Right. This is us for the night. I am on 8 hours 51 minutes driving. I'll probably take over to 52 in a second, you watch. So yeah, we're out of driving time now. That's us, we're an hour and 20 minutes from the customer, so we've done well. We've done what we had to do. We had pretty clean sailing. There was another incident down at Exeter, whether it's an accident or someone breaking down. There you go, it's just gone to 8:52. So yeah, that's my driving time for the day. I'll do my checks in a sec then stop. Yeah, so it was either someone breaking down or an accident. Thing is, I've noticed with holiday season, it's a lot of people that go on holiday that A, don't drive long distances very often, so generally fall asleep at the wheel or get tired or whatever, lose concentration. But the majority of it is breakdowns. The amount of cars I see with the two most popular things, the engine up and the car cooked itself, overheating, smoke and everything, well, steam, because they haven't checked the water before they've gone out, or they've had a water issue and not fixed it, or punctures. Punctures is probably the most common thing I see, because people haven't checked their tyres before they go on holiday for a nice long trip, you know, and it's it's what the majority of the issues are. Check your cars, people, if you're going to be doing a trip. If you're just driving around town all the time, that's fine, you know, because you ain't going to be far from home. But if you're going to be doing a trip that's like 1, 2, 3, 400 miles, check your damn tyres, because you just don't know. The last thing you want is a blowout when you're doing 120 down the motorway. You shouldn't be doing that, but you know, you don't want to blow out down the motorway doing silly speeds, and yeah, well, that'll be it, won't it? So yeah. Anyway, it is currently 5:22. I'm going to go have a check around the vehicle and that. I'm going to put my air up a bit just to even the cab, so we'll press that. We'll press up just to raise us up a little bit. There we go. I might actually drop back a little bit as well, just so I'm not quite so close to the entrance. Just put it in reverse a second. Or at least put my nose in a bit. There we go. It's a bit better. That'll do. Right, we'll stop there. So it is currently 30 degrees here, and the sun is going to be setting right in front. The sun is literally going to come down there, right down there. So it's going to be beating on my cab for the rest of the night now, until it goes down about 8:30, I think. Hey Google, What time is sunset?
Today, the sun will set at 8:39 p.m.
There you go, 8:39 p.m. So yeah, that's when it's going to pretty much be 28 to 30 degrees until 8:30 tonight. So you want to know what it's like sleeping in a truck in the heat? Go drive your car around with the aircon on for an hour, about 7 o'clock at night, in 30-degree heat. Stop somewhere in the sun with the sun facing you. Open your windows about halfway and try and sleep in your car. Yeah, I mean a truck is slightly more insulated than a car, but still it gets very, very warm in it. It's very uncomfortable. So yeah, I'm going to literally sit here with the aircon on, cook me dinner. Once I've eaten that, I'll turn the engine off and then I'll open the windows halfway. I'm going to pull the curtains around because they're blackout curtains, so they help stop a bit of the heat because they're somewhat thermal. So I'm going to at least pull it around half of the window anyway to stop some of it coming in, and then try and get as much sleep as possible. If you ever see an angry truck driver, especially a larger guy, because they're going to suffer much as well, it's probably because he didn't have much sleep the night before, because it is quite unbearable when you haven't got a night cooler in the truck. So yeah, probably, I wouldn't say the worst part, but it is a bit horrible sleeping in a very, very warm truck. Anyway, I'm going to try my best to get to sleep, so I'll see you tomorrow when I'm down in Falmouth. Oh, wish me luck. Gonna be warm. Hello and good morning. We're on to the 12th of August now. On to our third day of this video, because we haven't actually done a lot this week. I've just tipped off that load I had on, so I've tipped off all the scan grit, so we're just leaving the docks now. Ugh. And I've got to make my way towards Newquay to go collect the load of blocks, which is a load for Monday. So yeah, we're going to go get that on. It ain't been too bad actually. Like I say, I stopped that lay-by last night. It was pleasantly cool once the sun had gone down past the hill that was there. There we go. Thank you! Open up the other barrier for me, make it a little bit easier. Just wait there a second, Mr. Discovery. Thank you. I don't think she wanted to stop though. Oh, tough. I was there first. Yeah, so we had a good old sleep. Overslept a little bit. Wow. I didn't oversleep. Just concentrate a second. There we go. Yeah, I didn't oversleep, that's all. I woke up just before my alarm went off. I literally woke up at 5:29, looked at my phone and was like, oh, my alarm goes off in like a minute. So I cancelled that. And just sort of took a little while to get my backside in gear. That's a great place to stop. Fantastic. Hopefully I can squeeze past here, eh? Well done, pal, well done. Just enough for him. Cute. Yeah, so he slept pretty well. I had a bit of a lay-in this morning. And then I had to sort of stop at the Devon services, Cornwall services, sorry. I ain't got something to eat, breakfast and whatever. And I got down here for 8 o'clock. Just past Carl as he was coming out. I forgot to change my batteries last night, so obviously I would have filmed going in, so you would have seen his shiny new truck. But I didn't change my batteries, so I just changed them when I was in there. So yeah, but you saw a picture of it in the last video anyway. Yeah. So he now drives a white DAF 530, which is an automatic now, and he's loving the automatic life. He says it's so much easier. I said, yep. This is why I don't mind driving an auto. Don't mind it at all. Yeah, manual has its uses for stuff, but when you're doing stuff where you're sat in traffic and that, nothing beats an auto. Cars though, for my car, manual day in, day out for a car for me, if it's a fun car. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to shut up about that. We're going to go collect some blocks from Newquay. I will see you in a bit. Here we are. Coming off the junction we need. Sorry it's a bit windy, I've got the windows open. Because, well, it's 9:15 in the morning, it's already like creeping on 28 degrees. Woo! Toasty. It's going to be a warm one later. You start partying and whatever. Got a 90s disco to go to, I can't remember if I said that or not. And there's going to be a few drinks tonight. Why the hell was you indicating this way, you Wally? I almost went then. Never trust people with indicators. I was pretty much ready to go, and then it's like, oh, yeah, okay, you're not coming this way then. I wonder if Carl's down here as well. You might actually see his lorry this time. The big DAF 530. Oh, tractor. I don't know where he's gone. He might have come here. We've done a few loads out of here before. It means I have to use their app thing again. Well, not their app, the Podfather app. Just, to be honest, it's quite easy to be fair. It's just a bit awkward when I collect the load and then someone else has to take it, because then they've got no paperwork. And then they'll have to sign into my account to then get it all signed and whatever. That's the only issue. Works in some aspects, but others it don't. I feel like I ain't done bricks out of here for a long time, but from what I can remember, I got to wear full PPE here, so I've got to wear the leggings and everything. So that's going to be horrendous. Is this it? Is this the entrance? Is this it? Yeah, this is the entrance. Almost missed it then. Alright, let's go in here, spin round, park up, and then get loaded. Squeeze in between them trailers. Just give her a quick spinny. We'll knock her in that space over there. If we can. Seems a little bit narrow. Oh, I might get in. Yeah, we'll get in. I don't think I'll be able to strap up in there though, it'll be a bit tight. That'll do. Right, let's go find someone and find out what we're collecting. Right, that's us loaded. We have 18 packs of blocks on. They're all strapped up, ready to go. Whew, it is warm out there. My legs are soaked from wearing those trousers, because they're waterproof trousers, so they don't breathe. So yeah, so my legs are a bit damp. Not ideal, but it'll do. It will survive. Hopefully there's no one coming down, because I can't see them. Alright, we're good. Oh yeah, so sweaty workwear and waterproof high-vis leggings when out in 31 degree heat. I don't recommend it. You coming in here? You're gonna come in here. Oh, Fiesta. Hi, Fiesta. Hopefully no more cars are coming down that way because it's too late now. If they are, tough. Have to hit their brakes. Yeah. So we got to take this back to the yard, and I'm going to assume that's it. Maybe. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Yeah. I can't see it happening. I'll probably have to collect a couple of trailers that are laying around in other places, but other than that, just heading straight back to the yard with this because it's not due for delivery in London till Monday. I don't know who's taking it, but we'll see. Could be me, could be someone else. Anyway, head on back to the yard. I'll see you in a bit. Woo! Warm. Okay. About an hour up the road, another broken down car. Old highways monkeys up ahead, or police or whatever, sorting it out. They've just towed the car away, so I assume they're towing it to like the next lay-by. But again, another car. Obviously someone's not checked its water or something. It's probably overheated trying to get up the hill. This time of year is a nightmare, it really is sometimes. Check your cars, people, before you go out for a drive. I'll say it time and time again. You know, I drive, what, a couple of hours fairly regularly. You know, I do occasionally check the stuff in my car, so it's not too bad, but I think some people, they literally leave their car all year just doing little trips around town, and then all of a sudden do a big journey down here, and then something goes wrong with it. And it's always this time of year, it's just terrible with traffic and breakdowns. Majority of it is literally breakdowns. It's overheating or punctures. Nightmare. Never mind. Onwards to the yard. Righto, we're back in Chiddock, or just about to come into Chiddock. This is the only problem. This is out of the whole of the A35. For some reason, this bit, it's a straight through road through the village, with a couple of turns off to go to little places and that. For some reason, it's always really busy through it. I don't understand it. So this is a struggle we have trying to get to our yard sometimes. Bit of a pain. Yeah, I don't know what else I got today. I might have to do a couple of trailer collections, or he might just be like clean your truck and go home, which I hope he does. That'd be nice, because it's currently 1:30. It'd be nice to go home at 1:30 on a Friday. Did say to him I need to finish early, so yeah, it might be a case of dropping this trailer off, going to collect something else, top up with that blue and whatever, and then yeah, who knows what else. It's the sea. I can see the sea. God, I'd like to have a dip in the sea right now. I haven't been in the sea for ages. Can't remember last time I actually went to a beach. Funny, I live not far from a beach and I ain't been to one for ages. Yeah, so it might be sat in this traffic for it. It only says like a minute, 10 seconds of traffic, but for some reason it can be longer than that, I think. Usually is. Come on, engine brake, kick in. There we go. Don't want to wear my brakes out before I get to the bottom of the hill. That's why they have runoffs here. This hill can be a bugger. A lot of times when you go past a truck down here, you can smell their brakes cooking. My brakes were quite hot early actually by the time I got to Falmouth. Whew. They got a bit warm and toasty. Yeah. Well, I said, I don't know why there's so much traffic down here. Seems to be a thing about this village. People just seem to drive slowly through it. 2 speed cameras through as well, one at each end, so I don't know why. You know, you don't need to slow down that much. It's still 30 miles an hour through the village. I don't know. Really don't know. It's either that or someone's making a delivery, so they've parked on the road somewhere, making it a pain for everyone to get by, because there's not many cars coming the other way. That's the thing that normally happens. Anyway, I'm just going to do little bits and pieces, I think, now, so I'll just leave the video here, I guess. It's a bit of a short, well, I don't know, I wouldn't want to say short one, it's probably still quite long, but just haven't had much to film really. It's been a case of pick up this and then drive for the rest of the day, and that's it. And then obviously the fencing I had on Wednesday, it's just like, yeah, just do the same job back and forwards for 2 days. Bit boring, but it is what it is. That's why I didn't film all of that. Yeah, yesterday was quite nice. Drive somewhere, pick up stuff, drive, stop, that was it. I do like days like that sometimes. Sometimes you do a Scotland run, it's a case of just running for 2 days. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. That's why, it's because there's a car parked there with a trailer on. Obviously to pop into the shop. So everyone's obviously trying to get around that and it's causing issues. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If not, thumbs down. That is entirely up to you. Also, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. There's a lot of you that watch that aren't subscribed. It doesn't cost nothing, so why not? Far enough away from it. Yeah, and then hit the little bell icon thing and it'll give you a notification when my videos released. But if you're not wanting to do that, my videos released at 6 PM on a Monday anyway. Also, share my video with someone you think might like it, and leave a comment. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Thanks for trucking around with Jono. Take it easy, look after yourselves, drive safely, and I'll see you in the next one. If anyone ever lets me go, which they probably won't. There we go. Alright, see ya. Goodbyes. That's right.